Welcome to Vidanta, Grand Mayan. This is the Grand Mayan 2-bedroom suite at the Riviera Maya, which is located close to Playa del Carmen and Cancun. Just gonna give a little review, little tour of the 2-bedroom suite here of the Grand Mayan. Okay, first off, we are going to check out the studio suite side. So there is the 2-bedroom, a connecting suite to the 1-bedroom, but we will look at the studio suite first. So this room came with 2 beds. It looks like 2 full-size beds. Actually fits 2 adults quite nicely each bed. As I had some friends stay over the weekend in this room. You have 2 chairs. There are pillows everywhere. If you need extra pillows, just look. It's nice. And they clean the room twice a day. They do service in the morning and turn down service at night. There's a sofa in here, which also has a pull-out bed underneath. So you can actually fit a lot of people just in this room by itself, you know. There's an outdoor area as well. If you do get this studio suite, this room here, you will only be able to go to this side here only, which you can see there's a partition here that closes from the other side of the room, so you wouldn't be able to go over there. But it's kind of nice looking out into the jungle. So we will go to the restroom or the bathroom. And we have a jacuzzi in this room. It's a pretty nice jacuzzi. I heard it was pretty relaxing for the couple who stayed in this room. The bathroom is quite enormous. Has a toilet, a shower, a sink, or sinks as you might say. And then, like I said, the cleanliness of the staff here is pretty grade A. The thing about the staff here, the way it works like in this resort, that the service fees, tips already include on everything. When I say everything is your food to, whatever someone does service for you. So you really don't have to tip, but if you wanted to tip more, you could. So you get that opportunity if you felt like doing that. But the only people who don't get that advantage are the bellboys, bellhops, and the cleaning service, the maids and whatnot. They don't get that service tip included because there's nothing you sign for them to do. But if you feel like it, you can tip them, which you probably should at the end of your stay, like I will. So to the jacuzzi here, if you see, you can sit here in your jacuzzi and then just look out through these doors here up to your bedroom and into the jungle through the windows there. So that is the studio suite, and we will go to the 1-bedroom area. So the 1-bedroom is, the living space is quite big as well. You can see there's paintings on the wall and some other stuff. Here's the kitchenette. It comes with a electric stove. You have a coffee maker. You do have to pay for the coffee here, though. If you do use the coffee, you'll get charged. There's a blender, sink, microwave, and the fridge here is decently sized. You can put a lot of stuff in there. Everything here is pretty much included except the Jameson and the water bottles and such like that you see. This is the main door to the 2-bedroom. You have a pretty large dining table that you can eat at. Then you also have the island where you can also dine if you feel like it. The living space also has 2 large sofas, which also both have pull-out beds as well. So if you have a large family and you decide to come to Mexico, this is probably a good spot for you to stay because you can get a lot of people in here to sleep and whatnot if you wanted to. Like if you think about it, you can have one person here on the top of the couch and pull out the bottom and have someone on there as well. So 4 people would pretty easy on these couches alone, if you felt like. You have the TV here, and exit to your patio area. And there's a little pool there, but we'll get to that soon. And we'll look out to the jungle as well. All right, let's continue this. So, in this little area here, you have a sink, a little washroom here to wash your hands or your face or whatnot. It's connected to the kitchen, so that way you don't have to walk all the way to the restroom. There is also a closet here, in which you can store stuff. Iron, blankets, towels are in there as well. Here is the bathroom. Comes with 2 sinks. A nice shower as the studio. And water closet. All right. And also got the little folded towels as well. Let's get to the big room itself. So this is the master bedroom, pretty much the grand master bedroom of the Grand Mayan. Comes with looks like a California king. It's a pretty big bed. Sorry for the mess. This is our last day here, so we're pretty much cleaning up and ready to go. This room also comes with a tub. Unfortunately, it is not a spa, but it's just a large tub. So they give you a little bath salts and such for you to take your bath here, and they're actually quite nice. It isn't too bad. You also have your dresser here. Oh, and I said how there was a closet on one side. This side has a closet as well. So you have 2 closets to store as much clothes and anything else you need to store in this area. As we walk over here in this area, as you can see, there's another couch here. And guess what this couch does? Yep, you guessed it. It pulls out into a bed as well. So like I said, when we can store people in here, you can bring a lot of people here if you wanted to. And that is an outside area. And has a swimming pool or a little pool thing. Not sure what it was. I've never used it my whole time here. Just didn't want to. Now let's get to the review of this room. Let's go outside. All right, it is totally hot out here today. As you can see, you're just surrounded by nature. There's just nature everywhere. It's just quiet. You know, you get the birds chirping, you see all kinds of animal life everywhere. It's just nature. So the pool isn't bad. I mean, it looks a little dated. I'm not sure how old it is. Like, as you can see, there's a little calcium and it looks like some repairs are made or whatnot. But we didn't really use the pool down here because, you know, the place itself, the Grand Mayan, has a major pool on property where it's just, why go in this little thing when you can go to that big thing? And to top it off, I'm on the ground floor. The ground floor is pretty much next to lawn here, and you get all kinds of insects and everything out here. And we hardly come out here because I'm surprised I'm here right now because there are mosquitoes everywhere. Mosquitoes that want your blood. So we hardly came out to this area because when you're in a jungle and there's water, there's mosquitoes. So yeah. But again, this is a large area. A very large area. And that's pretty much one of the down things about the down floor of this room. But then again, it's small. One of the other things I've had issues with this room is almost every day I had something wrong with things in this room. The first day I stayed here in the studio suite, there was something wrong with the AC. It was just making this weird sound, and it took forever for a maintenance man to come out here to take a look at it. And he went up here in the studio suite and said I had to replace a part, and it would have to be done the next day. I said, okay, it's fine. Didn't matter. That was the first thing. So they fixed that. The second day, I had problems with the TV in the living space area. You know, I thought it was the remote. I called. I said, I think the remote's dead. You guys have batteries? Oh, we'll send somebody. I waited 2 hours. No one showed up. I had to call again. And then finally someone came, and it was something wrong with the back of the TV where they were able to fix it. But to wait 2 hours for maintenance, I mean, geez, come on. The third thing that happened, my friends who stayed here, the connecting door, they closed it. And as they went to the other side, they tried to come back, but it was locked. But they didn't lock it, which was the weird thing. And the door here is when you lock this portion here, which they did as well, there was no way into the room, which was crazy. So we called maintenance, or actually we called the front desk, said, hey, something's wrong with the lock. A maid came out. She was able to get through this door, and she had a key for this door, but she could not open it. So finally a maintenance man came out. He had his tools, he had to jimmy it, and somehow open it, and no one knows why it was locked. Haunted? I don't know. You tell me. And next. Oh yeah, every day was something new. Let me tell you that. So you're able to bring your own food and whatnot, cook your own food. I had leftovers I wanted to warm up, and I wanted to use a microwave. Guess what? Microwave didn't work. It's like, what else can go wrong? The microwave didn't work. So I had to call maintenance again. I mean, you shouldn't call maintenance that many times for one stinking room. But the one thing I gotta say, they came out, you know, they were very humble. They did their stuff, and you know, it's top notch. You know, they really go all out to do what they got to do. You know. And the last thing I got to say is, I'm not sure if it's because I'm on the bottom floor, but it feels like the walls are thin here. You can hear everybody upstairs. You hear them just walking around. You hear the stomping or your neighbors next door. You hear the sounds are really evident. It's crazy. It's really loud. You hear these people. And I don't know if it's just because it's the bottom floor. You can hear the people in the hallway, you know, and everything here. There's no carpet. It looks like limestone, like a polished limestone or something. Mexico here is built on top of limestone, pretty much, and they use this material quite often in a lot of things. So if you come into the Vidanta resort, you will see there's a big facade in the front, and then it looks just a big stacked pieces of limestone. So, yep, that's pretty much my tour and review of the Grand Mayan two-bedroom suite. Would I stay here again? I'm not sure. I do like this area. It's a cool place. If you've never been to the Grand Mayan or the Vidanta Resort, it's gonna take some getting used to because this place is huge. It's like a big maze. The rooms are spread apart, and you have to take shuttles everywhere to get places. But once you get the hang of everything, you get pretty used to it pretty fast. I mean, now on my last day here, I had the hang of it, but it took 7 days to do so. So, yeah, if you ever like to stay here at the Vanada, I would suggest you could. But for me, would I come back? I probably wouldn't. I would probably try a different location of theirs, perhaps. They have other locations in like Cabo and Puerto Vallarta and everything. But yeah, I hope you like my review. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, give it a comment. If you have any questions for me, I will try to answer it for you as much as I can. All right, have a good day.